Welcome to Haryana School of Business, Guru Jambheshwar University of Science and Technology, Hisar. The university is named after Guruji Maharaj Jambheshwar Ji, the great saint and environmentalist who has given 29 mantras for a purposeful life. At Haryana School of Business, we have represented each mantra through these 29 stairs to enter the building of Haryana School of Business. This is the entrance of Haryana School of Business. It is having a spacious reception area that is airy, well lit, and connected to all administrative offices. We begin our day with the blessings of Guruji Maharaj and Goddess Saraswati. These are the offices of Dean Haryana School of Business and Director Haryana School of Business. This is Haryana School of Business Information Center. This is a one-stop solution center for all student and visitor related queries. Whether the query is related to examination, fee, scholarship, and of course, all academic activities, all are being solved at this particular place. Now we are moving towards the Advanced Research Lab. The purpose of this lab is to assist the researchers in their work of study through latest softwares and databases. The lab offers ample space to the researchers to ensure hassle-free working environment. This spacious computer lab is used by the students of Haryana School of Business to access internet, prepare their presentations, work on their assignments and projects. The conference hall is at the disposal of students to be used for organizing various student-related activities. Haryana School of Business has well-designed common spaces giving students a sense of freedom and exclusivity. The Communication Lab at Haryana School of Business is specially created to conduct communication skill enhancement activities and workshops. The lab is equipped with computer systems, smart board, big screen and digital sound system. At Haryana School of Business, we are having separate well-equipped chambers for faculty members. Each chamber is equipped with a desktop, printer, air conditioner and other related facilities. This is the student activity area where all the students plan various academic and co-curricular activities at Haryana School of Business. The classrooms at Haryana School of Business are equipped with state-of-the-art furniture, projection facility, desktop and air conditioning.
The building of HSB is a huge building and the entire campus of the building is sprawled over 6.5 acres. It's a green building and we have got 18 classrooms. In each classroom you will find air conditioning facility. There is a DLP studied over there, wall mounted, roof mounted DLP is there, internet enabled computer system is there, Godrej furniture is there in each classroom, and there is a seminar hall. There are separate girls common room and boys common room, and there is a committee room, there is a reading room for the students, and we have got 4 computer labs and lessons softwares are there. We have got a reception area and we have got a student information center. So any student who wants any information on any issue, they may straight away come to that information center and they will get the information from there. So the students don't have to run here and there. They will get information from a single point. And apart from this, the building is having great ventilation, good lighting facility, and the students don't have any problem of any kind in this building. The infrastructure of HSB is simply impeccable, very impressive and very aesthetic. You have to come to it to see it, to believe it. Thank you very much.
It's me, Professor Vijay Punia, and I would like to throw upon some light on governance, leadership and financial issues. With regard to the governance and leadership, the university runs on two bases, macro level and the micro level. At the macro level, it is the university as a whole, and at micro level, it is Haryana School of Business in particular. When we talk of university as a whole, the governance structure starts from the Honorable Governor Chancellor, who remains the Chancellor of the university, then Vice Chancellor, then Deans, Directors, Chairpersons, and other working branches. At the department level, school level, again we have a specific type of governance structure that decisions go to academic council, then we have faculty board, dean of the faculty, director of the school, faculty members, program coordinators, we have staff council, we have DRC, we have board of studies and research, we have different HSB committees and different sports staff. Within the different committees of HSB, we have distinct committees for the governance. They may be in the form of administrative committees, they may be in the form of academic committee, and they are also in the form of the technical committees. People at Haryana School of Business, they believe in transparent governance, and we try to develop a feeling of ownership amongst the students and the teachers. All faculty members of Haryana School of Business have contributed and are contributing in one form or the another at the school level and also at the university level. We believe in inculcating a feeling of ownership and self-leadership, and that's why our strengths are at senior position in different organizations, and faculty of the department has also rose to apex level in the university system, that is up to the level of the Vice Chancellor, and still they had been and they are. We have produced Vice Chancellor from this Haryana School of Business also.
Welcome to Haryana School of Business. Haryana School of Business is a very popular and leading business school in this region. We have 27 regular faculty members, 6 contractual faculty members, taken together 33 at present. Out of them 20 are professor, and out of 32 are PhD. So far our faculty have published more than 1,500 research papers. Only during the assessment period of NV accreditation, we have published more than 400 research papers, out of which 60 research papers are in Scopus Web-based index journal. Our faculty members have wide exposure of research projects. Many of the research projects have been completed by senior faculty members, and even the junior faculty members are also undertaking the minor research projects. So they are also attending the conferences and seminars, national and international. And we at Haryana School of Business, we also regularly organize annual national conference on business and management. So therefore, so far as the faculty position and its contribution is concerned, Haryana School of Business is one of the leading business schools in this region who have got an excellent experience and dedicated faculty.
I'm Professor Shabnam Saxena, Dean, Haryana School of Business, and Chairperson, Faculty Council, Faculty of Haryana School of Business. I'm here highlighting the vision of Haryana School of Business. That is, the most premier vision is to achieve the vision of globally respected institution engaged in generation of knowledge and dissemination of the same through teaching, research and collaboration with leading business schools, the industry, government and society in the fields of business management, studies for the benefits of economy, nation and the world. There are 10 mission statements, like the prestigious one are: by striving to contribute its best in transforming raw brains into effective business leaders, ready to contribute towards the emerging frontiers of economic and societal growth, by adopting the best pedagogical methods in order to maximize knowledge transfer to ensure outcome-based education in business and management, like by inculcating a culture of free and open discussions in the school, thereby engaging students in involving original business ideas and applying them to solve complex business problems, One more is that is by upholding democratic values and an environment of equal opportunities for everyone, with the is preparing the students as global human citizens. Thank you.
I am happy to share with the NBA accreditation team that as far as the efforts regarding placement, higher studies and entrepreneurship is concerned, the average placement index of the HSB is 77%. The students are absorbed by the leading companies from all the sectors, whether it is a banking sector, finance sector, consultancy sector, FMCG, insurance, telecommunication, logistics, and retail. Say for example, if I am talking of banking, the leading banks approach for the campus placement like ICICI, HDFC, State Bank of India and Axis Bank. In terms of consultancy, we have KPMG and Ernst & Young like companies who approach on the campus for the students placement. And in case of finance, we have say like Bandhan Bank, Shriram Commodities, AU Small Bank, and in telecommunication, the companies like Jio and Vodafone approach the campus for their placement. And for the refinement of the skills of the students, we have students participation in professional societies and cultural clubs. Say for example, we have created entrepreneurship cell, sports club, alumni club, social media club, management club. And the beauty of the thing is every club is headed by a student leader, student in charge, who is known as activity in charge, and the team he creates is known as activity members. Like through those things we move like Manthan, an activity which is every year carried on to discuss the annual budget. Then for the exposure of the marketing students, we go for a Diwali fest. For the exposure of the international business student, we go for Expo Heart, and for the MBA general student, we go for the Spring Carnival. And the most beautiful activity which is carried out by the student is MOOC Stock Exchange Program, where students are given some amount of money and they trade it for 2 months, and thereby the winner is declared, so that they are able to learn that the nitty-gritty of the stock exchange program or the stock market. Similarly, in terms of research participation of the MBA students, we go for a research project. However, it is optional for the students, but majority of the students go for this research project. And in that, even during pandemic situation, the students have gone for small kind of research work, that how you face the entire scenario. And I'm very happy to share that some of the researches of the students were published in leading dailies.
I would be telling you about of OBE philosophy at Haryana School of Business. HSB follows a design down process of outcome-based education for its MBA program. OBE is a philosophy that is student-centric and focuses on outcomes that need to be achieved by the student, either in form of skills or in form of development of aptitude or in form of knowledge and competence. Now, keeping in view the broader vision of the university, the vision of the department, mission and program education objectives, we have designed 5 program objectives and 3 program specific objectives for MBA program at HSB. These program objectives are defined in terms of business management knowledge, critical thinking, development of leadership abilities, communication skills, environment awareness, and a concept of lifelong learning has been introduced. Now, all the course outcomes have been laid down for each course that is there in the MBA program, and these course outcomes are designed in such a way so that we are able to develop higher order thinking skills as well as lower order thinking skills of the students. The course instructor is given freedom to decide the teaching pedagogy in such a manner that the student gets a balanced exposure to the industry, to the theoretical knowledge, as well as development of practical skills. Periodic reviews are made so that we are able to identify the gap, and suitable brainstorming exercises are made at departmental level, program coordinator level, and the course level itself, along with various stakeholders like students, the employers, the alumni, and as well as the university authorities, including Dean Academic Affairs of the university, and suitable actions are taken in a timely manner.
I'm to talk about continuous improvement at HSB. We at HSB strive to continuously improve ourselves, because unless and until we adapt to the fast changing world, we cannot strive for better future. At HSB, we usually follow 3-step policy to update ourselves and to improve continuously. And that 3-step process is, one is continuous feedback from students, alumni, and our interaction with the industry. Second is like academic audit. We go for annual academic audit, and in this academic audit, whatever the external expert like guide us, we try to incorporate that in our coming programs and coming syllabus and other things. And thirdly is that is most important, is that how much, to what extent we have been able to achieve our course attainment of course and program objectives. And if we look at the documents available with us, and for last 3 years we have continuously been improving and growing ahead at attainment of our program objective, especially the programs like business management and knowledge and critical thinking and problem analysis. We have done wonderfully well. To improve upon things like this and to convert theory into knowledge, we strive that students should continuously do some practical things. In case of business management and its application, we try that students should hold various functions like quiz contest and like organization of various melas, and in case of entrepreneurial ability, we try that some bazaar, some market and some mela are held, and where the students hold their own stalls, their own activity. And similarly, like for central critical thinking and problem analysis, we try that students should convert the theory into the practical knowledge, whereby they can imbibe this practical knowledge into their day-to-day action. For this, we give them various research projects which they accomplish on various small topics ranging from the market in our surrounding area and to the technical and more complicated topic on the current issues. There are certain areas that we feel we still need to improve a little more, and that especially is on like ethical issues and leadership and business solutions. In terms of the ethics, business ethics and values, we are trying to improve on this by engaging students into different like group discussions and asking them to connect themselves to the surrounding and the current problem of the country. So in this way, we are striving hard to continuously update ourselves and to make ourselves more relevant to social issues and social problems. Thank you.
I am going to tell you about the student quality and performance at Haryana School of Business. The sanctioned intake of students at Haryana School of Business is 180. The admitted students at HSB are well diversified in the terms of gender, academic background and experience. Almost equal proportion of male and female students constitute the intake. HSB also has students of varied academic background like engineering, science, computer science, etc. We do have experienced students also as a part of Haryana School of Business. The enrolled students at HSB are from the states of Haryana and its neighboring states. The enrollment ratio at HSB is 99.6%, which is highly commendable. The success index of students at HSB is 7.9. It is approximately 8 on a scale of 10, which is calculated on number of students admitted and number of students graduated in minimum time. It is also highly appreciable. Academic performance of students at HSB is ranging from 60 to 70%, which is also a good indicator. Haryana School of Business is committed for holistic development of students by involving them in various literary and extracurricular activities. The students are well placed in all leading companies as well.
I am Dr. Shweta Singh, Associate Professor in Haryana School of Business. I will be discussing about the course outcome and program outcome attainment. The process of CO and PO attainment starts with setting up of a target value and attainment level at the beginning of the semester by the course coordinator. We have 3 levels of attainment, level 1, 2 and 3, where level 1 indicates the low level attainment of program outcomes and level 3 indicates the high level attainment of program outcomes. The concerned course coordinator at the beginning of the semester starts preparing a course file in which he or she reports the attainment of course outcomes and also indicates the mapping of course outcomes with the program outcomes. The attainment level of program outcomes is actually a weighted average which is calculated on the basis of various measures adopted during the course. To measure PO attainment levels, 80% weightage is given to the direct assessment measures and 20% weightage is given to the indirect assessment measures. The direct assessment measures includes attainment through external examinations, which is given 60% weightage and is conducted by controller of examination at the university level. Whereas the internal assessment is given 40% weightage and is based on various activities such as assignment based on HOTS and LOTS, case studies, viva voce, role plays, presentations, projects, minor tests, etc. The value so arrived is then again given 80% weightage, whereas 20% weightage is given to the student exit survey, which is conducted by the course coordinator at the end of the semester. The survey is conducted to understand the attainment level of the students regarding the course outcomes. The indirect assessment measures includes the interviews and discussions, surveys with various stakeholders such as alumni, parents and employers. The COs are mapped with the POs to indicate the attainment values to calculate, which are ultimately calculated on the basis of various assessment that we have already discussed. If the attainment level of CO-PO is less than the target value which we have set at the start of the semester, then the gaps are identified and various actions are undertaken by the course coordinator for the next semester. Thank you.
I want to talk about Industry Connect of Haryana School of Business. Haryana School of Business is aggressively indulging into consultancy from industry, as several projects have been undertaken by faculty members. As consultants, faculty also providing their services for startup, different manufacturing, small scale and tiny units like Bagdi Milk Parlor at District Rohtak, Haryana. I am also doing consultancy for Bani Jyotsna Agro Private Limited in Odisha and Nano Agro Private Limited in District Kaithal of Haryana. Guest lectures and extension lectures are regular feature of the department. Haryana School of Business Management Club and Activity Club are regularly organized different activities for the benefits of the students. For industrial interaction, students have organized several activities, tours and programs into the different industries. For professional and academic benefits, several corporate personalities have been taken into consideration as member board of studies and mentors for the assignments and summer training of the students. They are part of academic council of the our department for the curriculum development. Haryana School of Business have organized and signed MOUs with different organizations, and for the benefits, professional benefits, they have conducted several activities in the department with the sponsorship of the industry. Haryana School of Business is seriously looking forward for the serious consultancy and different students' interaction with the industrial personalities.
I am assistant professor in international business in Haryana School of Business and president of Alumni Association of Haryana School of Business. Our Alumni Association is a registered one, and the name of the society is School of Business GJU Science and Technology Alumni Association. Our office is registered office. It is in room number 101 in Haryana School of Business, and the jurisdiction of this association is Hisar itself. It is under the territory of Haryana. Our association is registered and the certificate is provided by the Department of Industries and Commerce, Haryana. Basically, the objective of this alumni association is to provide the platform to the various alumni for the purpose so that they could exchange their views and ideas on cultural issues, on placement issues, or on some social issues. And the main purpose is to collect some fund so that the alumni could conduct various placement activities, various social activities, and they could help some poor students. So in this way, this alumni, as I told you that this alumni School of Business GJUS NT Alumni Association is of Haryana School of Business, and we are having a governing body, and where I am working as a president, and I am working with my team of vice president, joint secretary, treasurer, and executives and other executives. So I'm having a strong team, and we are dedicated for the welfare of this. We are also organizing HSBN talk, where various alumni are coming and giving various talks to the students on different issues, different latest emerging issues, and in this way this alumni is working in a very well manner. Thank you very much.
Being the student at Haryana School of Business, we believe in creating a system that is highly sensitive to the students' requirement. We believe in decentralization, work culture, and all the tasks are divided under various heads such as audit, examination, information, research, purchase, etc. Overall, we as team of administrative staff try to provide prompt solution to all students related issues.
I am happy to learn that Haryana School of Business is going for accreditation of its 2-year program MBA, and I am really impressed by the state-of-art infrastructure available in Haryana School of Business for its MBA program, and the faculty they have 30 plus faculty members with 20 professors, and another good thing is that all the faculty members are PhD holders. The research culture of the school is really good. At present there are around 280 research scholars registered for PhD, which itself shows the research culture in the department. Apart from all these academic things, they have excellent training placement facilities, and their placement is really good, and the implementation of outcome-based education is also very good. I wish them all the best for the coming NBA accreditation process.
With this short video, we have tried to give you a glance of Haryana School of Business. Thank you for sparing your precious time for watching this video.